Hello everyone, welcome back to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at The Maze Runner, Chapter 39. Now this chapter is not quite as intense as the last chapter, but a lot is going on, and it is pretty scary or pretty exciting. And it starts off with Gally just raving, just yelling out this crazy stuff. And he says that, we're all going to die. There's no way out of the maze. But especially he says every night the grievers will come and they'll take one. They'll take one person and then they'll be gone. So you have that many nights until everyone is just gone. And everyone is just shocked listening to Gally. Of course, Gally looks at Thomas and he's like, "It's all your fault." And he starts yelling at him. And then suddenly, Gally just, boom, just punches Thomas in the side of the head in his ear. Thomas falls to the ground. Not because he's so hurt, but because he's so shocked. Just like having so much fear and then getting hit in the head. Falls down to the ground. He gets up. And let me think. What does Gally start saying? Some other stuff. He runs over to the window and starts pulling off the wood. He starts pulling off the wooden planks, yelling that, they're all going to die and everything. Newt and Thomas start running for him to try to pull him away. Right as Newt gets close, he pulls off another piece of wood and it hits Newt in the side of the head. And Newt falls down unconscious next to the bed. And then it's just Thomas. So Thomas cautiously tries to approach, but he gets hit back too. Gally takes a third piece and then the glass shatters and Thomas just kind of gets blasted back. And a griever comes inside. And the griever starts searching around for Newt. And Thomas is a little bit scared. But when the arm starts searching around and he thinks, oh, Newt might get captured, all the other gladers that were in this room, they ran away. They're in the hallway. So it's just Newt, Gally, and Thomas in this room. So Thomas starts to look for a weapon. He doesn't see anything. But then Gally looks at Thomas. He's like, "You don't want to go out there. It's worse out there. It's better to die." And he just runs and jumps. Excuse me. Runs and jumps at the griever. Oh my goodness. He jumps onto the griever and the griever just grabs his arms and legs, sucks him into his body, and they run off with Gally captured inside the griever. And then once that griever leaves, all the other griever... Oh my goodness, sorry. All the other grievers follow. And Gally sacrifices himself. And right as all the grievers leave, Thomas looks out the window and he sees Minho running at full speed after the grievers. Vocabulary. The first one is agape. Agape means open. So Thomas is looking at Gally with his mouth open, his mouth agape. Retaliate means to fight back. So after Newt grabs Gally to kind of protect Thomas a little bit, Newt pushes Gally away. They expect Gally to come back and try to fight more. Variables are things that vary, things that change. In a science experiment, you need to control the variables, control the things that change. Baffled is confused. So they're just so confused that they don't know anything. They're just baffled by Gally's behavior. And then, of course, discussion question: not how, are you happy Gally was taken? Be honest. All right, think about it. Okay, how do you feel about Galley? And finally, Galley's taken by a griever. Were you happy? Were you sad? Were you excited? Were you scared? How did you feel when Galley was taken? Of course, please write your own discussion question. That's all the time that we have for today, but thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.